But we were talking about them having the deepest squad in Europe. Well, it's the first Clásico where the VAR system is in operation. And heading that up today, Alejandro Hernandez, so good at that job they named him twice. And certainly I've talked about the red cards that have been peppering this fixture in recent times. Calls for a strong refereeing performance. Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez has the call. The last time Messi missed multiple matches, Luis Suarez stepped up with 9 goals in 9 games. Neymar at the time, 11 goals in 9 games. No one has scored more Clásico. Now Marcelo, fit after limping off against Victoria Pilsen in midweek. Offside against Benzema, not by much. And certainly got away from Piqué there. Here's Gareth Bale. Only Benzema to hit, and he's found him. He had to take it first time, but Gareth Bale did very well to pick out Benzema's share of the responsibility. Now an excellently timed run. Great control as well from Jordi Alba. Coutinho! Barcelona strike where we fully expected them to strike. Those runs from Jordi Alba down in behind the right back position, and this time the cross from Jordi Alba perfectly into the stride of Philippe Coutinho, and the Brazilian, in only his second Clásico appearance, gets his first goal against Real Madrid.
And how easy is this? One ball in behind, they're threatened on them already on 3 or 4 occasions to get Jordi Alba in that type of position. On this occasion, he does exactly the right thing. Good movement. Luis Suarez attacks the near post, takes defenders away from him, and he just cuts it back into the path of Philippe Coutinho.
Here's Suarez. Coutinho loves these angles. Now Bale took it on early, trying to just held up by Ramos. Needs to be careful with that. And it's played to Artur! Good save from Courtois.
Ramos passing him across his own 18-yard box.
By Piqué. Now Ramos sits up nicely for Coutinho, and now for Jordi Alba. Fed in towards Suarez, takes a tumble, referee says play on. Times seem to stop still for a split second or two there.
Well, we do have VAR in La Liga. It's a risky challenge, isn't it? Suarez is ahead of Varane. In that position, Varane has to do his utmost to make sure he doesn't make any contact. And you know, I think there's consideration there, strong consideration. I do believe the referee is going to go to the VAR system.
Penalty. Lopetegui lopes back to his seat. Shake of the head from the Real Madrid head coach, with the chance to make it 2-0. No mistake from the Uruguayan. 7 goals in the Clásico now for Luis Suarez. Who needs Messi?
Well, we talked about the big players stepping up, didn't we? And 2 that we kept mentioning, Coutinho and Suarez for Barcelona. Coutinho with the opening goal. Suarez fell to a penalty, takes responsibility, steps up and slots it home. And there we see he has the urgency to get across Varane at the near post, and Varane has to do more. He has to be initially sharper, get ahead of...
Here for Jordi Alba. It's getting embarrassing for Real Madrid.
Again, look at the space. No one is within 15 metres of Jordi Alba. If Rafinha attacks the path.
Suarez stronger there than Ramos. Excellent looking cross. Nobody able to feed, despite the efforts of Suarez, who delivered the cross to get in there. Busquets, Rafinha, shots on. And he didn't miss the far angle by much.
Now, Gerard Piqué going to make his way back.
Shirts ahead of the ball if the pass is right. Suarez falling over.
Playing as a wing back, Marcelo. Likewise on the left side for Real Madrid.
Rakitic, Benzema to Vasquez. Towards Isco, it's much better from Real Madrid. Marcelo scores for the third successive game, the Brazilian. And Real Madrid are certainly right back into this Clásico.
But he was drastic with the tactical change at half-time. The idea was to get Marcelo further up the pitch, to avoid having him to have to defend. And they work this again so easy. Isco does well, gets to the byline, cuts it back. Real Madrid players, Gareth Bale almost gets there at the near post, deflected by Clement Lenglet. Marcelo hasn't got an awful lot to aim at, shows composure, gets the ball under control. To Stegen going to his right, the ball goes to his left.
Barcelona fans getting anxious, and with every good reason, because Modric has hit the inside of the post. Tiny fractions. There's a sea change from what we saw in the first half, and there's a half a chance which is snatched at. Rakitic. Sergio Roberto in behind. Suarez off the post. Lovely move from Barcelona. It deserved better. Suarez, those fine margins in evidence again. Both sides hitting the woodwork now. Rafinha doesn't want to lose possession there, but he has. It's a lovely pass from Kroos. He was offside. Don't think the referee has seen it. Yes, he has.
Yeah, again,
flags up from the assistant.
It's poor play from referee.
And then fully deserved their 2-0 half-time lead, but that goal from Marcelo, both sides have hit the woodwork, and that was close again. That was a lovely ball played in, and Artur, we'll see shortly. Here, space now for Lucas Vasquez, 3 white shirts to hit. Excellent cross, a header's over. What an opportunity for Benzema. Has to score.
We talked about this run of form for Real Madrid, but they're not scoring goals. They're relying on a left back to get their goals, to finish off the chances that come their way.
But the qualities that he has, pace to burn, and immediately stretches his legs and picks out the pass here. And Barcelona have Real Madrid stretched to very good effect. It's a wonderful header from Luis Suarez. Well, Real Madrid have looked several times looking like they were going to get redemption here at the Camp Nou. But Barcelona have restored their 2-goal advantage. 2 goals on the day for Luis Suarez. Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 1.
Well, in his absence, it needed Suarez to step up. The experienced striker. Dembele does well. Does the simple thing. Good attack.
He can drive towards that Real Madrid penalty area. Ivan Rakitic. Suarez with a cross. He's trying to. Here's Benzema. He's done well to find the space. Sets up the shooting opportunity.
There's about 200 Real Madrid supporters in the stadium, is he?
Oh, mistake here by Ramos. And Suarez is in for a hat-trick. No mistake. The 25th hat-trick in Clásico history goes to Luis Suarez. Game over.
And what a super finish as well. Second half, Real Madrid didn't look as if they had any chance of getting back into it. Marcelo gets the goal. It almost looked inevitable that Real Madrid were going to get the equaliser.
Every pass around us in our commentary position here. This is Dembele. Oh, it must be, it is! Arturo Vidal. Real Madrid are sunk, and sunk many fathoms. Below safety for Lopetegui. Below safety for these celebrated players. There is nowhere to hide. It's a whitewash for the team in white, and a day to remember for those with an allegiance to Barcelona.
Incredible scenes, Kevin. Totally embarrassing for Real Madrid. Excellent play from Barcelona. Enjoying the keep ball set.
Head above the parapet, said they believed in the coach, they wanted to play for the coach. You'd hardly have known it today. The attitude has been terrible, and Suarez nearly had another. Record worst run in La Liga for 19 years. Mariano's worked that nicely. Benzema can't find the consolation. Florentino Perez has the decision to make.
Well, it's a good give and go, isn't it?
But it was that crucial period when Modric hit the inside of a post and Benzema put a free header from close range over the top. No question that Barcelona deserved to win, and probably by the scoreline and the margin they did in the end, because Real Madrid, but for the first 15 minutes of the second half, simply didn't turn up here. They've deserved to be on the end of a spanking. Surely the end for Lopetegui. Where do Real Madrid go from here? That's all for the hours and the days to come. Barcelona, we know where they're going, back to the top of the table.